Okay, let's go.
We've teamed up with Audible to bring you a very special deal. You can pre-order Interstellar by Avi Loeb for free. Just visit audibletrial.com/UFO. You can also get any book you like on Audible for free. Just visit audibletrial.com/UFO.
All things unexplained.
It was an international search and rescue operation that captivated the world.
They've got a lot of people heading over there and helping, but the field in which they're looking is massive.
But the promise of adventure at this fabled site would end in disaster.
My worst fears, as of Monday, have now been realized. 2 friends of mine are gone.
On Friday, 16th of June, a supply ship called Polar Prince slipped out of the harbour, setting a course for the southeast. On board, an experimental craft, a submersible, built by a company called OceanGate. Their revolutionary structure, called Titan, would make the ocean depths accessible to all. The hull, made from carbon fibre with titanium ends, and it boasted the largest viewport on the market.
And I've broken some rules to make this. I think I've broken them with logic and good engineering behind me. The carbon fiber and titanium, there's a rule you don't do that. Well, I did.
Are we alone in the universe? It's a question scientists have tried to answer for a long time, and we may be a step closer to answering that question. A team of Harvard researchers believe they have discovered fragments of alien technology. The pieces were from a meteor that landed in the ocean near Papua New Guinea back in 2014. But the team has a lot more debris to sort through in their research. Professor Avi Loeb led that team of researchers.
Yeah, so, the difference is that I asked Rob McCallum to coordinate my expedition. He's the world expert in ocean expeditions. And as it turns out, in the middle of our expedition, he was asked to comment on OceanGate by the BBC, by many other outlets, because he actually, in 2019, approached the CEO of that company and told them that it's unsafe. So he is a very reliable person, and the fact that he was on my team made our expedition a success. But with respect to OceanGate, I should say that he had the insight that they used materials that were not tested well enough, and that they took risks that he thought are unsafe. And he put it in writing, in letters to them, to not do it. So in retrospect, he is a very reliable person. And there were many failure points of our expedition where things would not have worked the way we wanted them to work. For example, we had the sled, and the first challenge was to keep it on the ocean floor, and it took us a couple of days because at first the cable was pulling it up, and it was lifted. The sled was lifted like a kite above the ocean floor. And then the engineers and the professionals we had, exceptional people on the team, managed to find a way to go with the ocean currents and keep it on the floor. And then the fact that the sled worked the way we wanted it, that it collected the materials and performed the way we needed it to perform. And then we had the relevant tools on the ship to separate those spherules, select them with tweezers, and then look at them through microscope and figure out their composition using the X-ray analyzer. That all worked amazingly well, and there were people along the way that enabled those things to work. So it's really a team effort, and I'm very fortunate. I was worried that that we will not find anything. So it looks like Rob brought bottles of champagne on the ship, and we celebrated at the end the success of the mission. But I asked him, why did you bring champagne? It was not obvious at all that we would be successful, to me at least. And he said, I'm an optimist. And my lesson from that is that, sometimes life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you tell yourself that you might succeed, you actually could make it. If you tell yourself there is no chance, there is no point in going there, obviously you will not find anything.
All things unexplained.